of 2012. I cannot believe we're finally here. We're finally at the close of the dramatic production that was our high school career. In the memorable words of William Shakespeare, all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. Let us reflect on the scenes we performed in at Collierville High School, shall we? The curtain rises. The setting is August 2008, the start of our freshman year. Let's just say we didn't exactly know any of the lines in our scripts. Our costumes consisted of fashionable collared shirts, tucked into pants held up by frantically constructed shoelace belts. We all remember those. We had so many unanswered questions. Who knew that there wasn't a rooftop pool? Who knew that the seniors would be so big? Who knew that biology blend honors would take so many prisoners? Nobody warned us. We didn't know where we were going. Well, I did. I was cool and carried around a map of the school with me the first week. And we certainly didn't know who we were. But before we knew it, the curtain closed, the scene changed, and we were suddenly in the midst of our sophomore year. After having conquered a year of high school, we'd gained a bit of confidence. No longer did the fear of looking silly restrain us from participating in homecoming week. We lived it up on Nerd Day. By now, we'd been introduced to some of the directors of our play. These directors gave us the courage we so desperately needed to take risks at Collierville High. Not just freshman year, but all 4 years, the teachers at CHS proved to be some of the most significant people in my life. So thank you, teachers. Thank you for encouraging us to take risks. Whether encouraging us to audition for the school plays, to try out for sports teams, to take those extra AP classes, to make confident presentations in front of our peers, or to write award-winning essays, you pushed us to take advantage of every opportunity and to be fully prepared for any challenge. The faculty at CHS fully celebrates Ralph Waldo Emerson's idea that nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Thank you, teachers and counselors, for inspiring us to do the things that terrified us, because you taught us the most important lesson of all, to care about what we do. The scene changes to junior year. The plot thickens. For many of us, junior year was the most stressful year of our high school careers. A combination of our demanding schedules and the daunting thought of applying to colleges looming in the not-so-distant future made for a wearisome year. And the addition of academic support certainly didn't make matters any easier. I know personally my biggest stress came from test taking. ACTs, SATs, and AP exams, oh my. I think a lot of our anxiety was brought with us backstage, if you know what I mean. So I'd like to thank those working behind the scenes. To the parents, siblings, and family members that dealt with the storm of tension that was our junior year, I'm sorry. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for understanding when I snapped at you because I had to stay up until 2 in the morning to finish AP US history outlines. I know I would never have accomplished all that I have without the unconditional support provided by my family. So to all families here today, we appreciate the support you gave us when times were hard and the encouragement we needed to wake up ridiculously early every morning and give it our all. Now for the final scene, our senior year. Man, did it feel good starting through the halls in August knowing that this was our last year. Back then, I never would have thought that my graduation day would be this bittersweet. I know part of me resists moving forward because of all the extraordinary characters I've met here at Collierville High School. I will definitely miss eating lunch with my theater family in the auditorium half the week and with 2 of my closest friends outside the other half. Sometimes it's so hard to get excited to leave when I remember that I'm leaving behind some of my favorite people. The people who can text me exactly what I'm thinking at a particular moment, can convey an entire conversation with one glance, and who know all the things about me that make me awkward. I will miss my friends who were with me at the times when I was happiest, like after seeing the cast list for the musical, and who were with me for the terrifying moments this year seem to be full of. I think we all have friends that we can't imagine leaving, but we know that when we return, our friendships will pick up right where we left off. It has been a pleasure and an honor to learn and mature with all of you. The diversity of opinions and personalities in our class is truly remarkable. You're no longer that timid little freshman hoping to make it through the day unnoticed and thoroughly blended in with the rest of the school. Our class is truly one of immense talent and achievement. When I look at the class of 2012, I see a class that applauds the unique, a class that uplifts the underdog, and a class that embraces the absurd. So as you leave here today, I encourage you to continue to defend what the world deems ridiculous or impossible. Hold on to what makes you peculiar as you enter the real world. Shakespeare would agree, "This above all, to thine own self be true." My fellow seniors, I wish you all the best and brightest of futures. Enjoy your final bow today. I applaud you, class of 2012. Bravo.